Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you've watched the FBIL setup video already. So we've got the wire inside the yoke with a load of magnets, got it on a balance, and this is an ammeter and it's going to be measuring in amps. I'm going to get this so you can see the values nice and clearly. Off screen, I'm going to be changing the voltage across the whole system, and hopefully you will be able to get some nice values. It is completely up to you what values you take. 3. 0.2. 0.3. Yeah, it's drifting a little bit, but it's not too bad. 0.4 of an amp. 0.5 of an amp. I know it's drifting a little bit, but it's not making an effect. 0.6. 0.7. 0.8. 0.9 in a second. Come on. 0.9. Oh, this is 0.91, but it's not changing it, is it? Let's go for an amp. It's like an amp to me. 1.1. 'Right, it's drifting, but it's 1.1. Oh, we should use an analog meter now. 1.2 by the shouting. 1.3. It's jumping around a little bit. Let's go back a little bit more. 1.3. 1.4. 1.5. I'd have this on a less sensitive scale if I could. So that's 1.5. 1.6. I'm going to try and get this all the way up to 2. Come on, you daft thing. 1.6 bar the shouting. It's drifting a little bit, but you can see the grams aren't changing. It's 1.6. Try and get 1.7. Yeah, there we go, 1.7. One point 8, 1.9 in a second. Yeah, there we go, 1.9. And go for the big 20. Go on, I think I'll have to take it as that. because I've got a little bit left to go. Two 2.1 close enough, and 2.2. I think we're going to call it a day there. Okay, I've now set it to 1 amp. I know it's just creeping above, and that's with 5 magnets. Whiz it out. Let's take a magnet off. Spread the old magnets out. Put it back on. Tear it. Shove it back in without hitting it. 4 magnets. That's 4 magnets. Three magnets. Spread them out. Put it back on. Tear it. Okay, that's 3 magnets. 3 magnets. Starts to become a little bit dubious about how uniform the field is, but not too bad. So we've got 2 magnets now. 2 magnets. Tear it. Shove it back in. Two magnets. Right, 1 magnet. Just 1 magnet in there now. Tear it and shove it back in. 1 magnet. 1 magnet. Cool. So you've now got values for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 magnets. Okay, so for the final part of the experiment, we've got 1 amp, all 5 magnets. We're now going to slowly move the wire out. I have marked on here, it's going to get in the way, isn't it? I've marked on here every ½ centimetre, so we've currently got 5.5 centimetres within here. I'm going to move it out. 5. That is 5 centimetres. 4.5. 4. 3.5. 3 centimetres. 3 centimetres of wire. 2.5. 2. 1.5. 1. 0.5. And totally out the field. Okay. Right, that's obviously a bit dodged, let's repeat it. Half. 1. 1.5. Wait. 1.5. 2. 2.5. 3. There, 3. 3.5. 4. 4. 4.5. 5, 5, and then finally 5.5. I know the current slightly changed through that, but I think it's safe to say the current is consistent throughout.